Okay, ladies, time for page 2. So in this kit, you will get your carrot and all the background pieces that go with this class. However, you will have to purchase I put a lot of these little laser cuts. This one, all of these were out of the Simple Stories journal bits here. So the reason that we do that, and this one is marked $3.99 because I used it and I used all of these pieces out of it, but they are $8.99 and it does come with all of these pieces. But we don't include that in your kit because if you don't want to purchase it, you don't have to. You can always, they have other parts and pieces. They have these chipboards. They're gorgeous. I really like these. They also have these stickers that last weekend, a lot of the ladies used this sticker sheet, or you could use this sticker sheet on there, and these are $4.99. So if you're here with a couple ladies, you might want to have one of these sets so that you can split them up. If not, you could just use the stickers. But in your kit for page 2, you're going to have all the background pieces here. So we're going to do the same thing like we did on page 1. And be careful because you're going to have these little crystals too in there. So be careful of that. Oh, look at them all. So just set them aside and they will be all different sizes. Now this one, I'm going to try to get it the right way. I'm going to lay it out first so that way I don't cut it wrong like I did last time. So this time we're going all the way over to the left-hand side of the page and we're going to cut our pendants on the right-hand side. So I'm just laying this out first so that I make sure I get my strawberries the right way and I get my flowers the right way, because as you saw on page 1, I did it upside down. I know, but when you're on video, you don't have all the pieces around you, so I couldn't just like get up and go run and grab it. So anyways, so that one, this one, and then we got our little butterfly here. That's gonna go right here. So now I know what way my papers are going and I know what side of the papers I'm gonna cut that pendant, right? So now we're gonna take this and we're gonna squeeze the 2 corners together, and once again, from fold to point so that you get a nice even cut there. Here we go again, squeezing our corners together from the fold to the point, cut that off. Then we're gonna next go to our strawberry paper, squeeze those corners together, like so. And then we're just gonna cut from the fold to the point, open that back up, and the butterfly one. And we're gonna squeeze that together, fold to the point. Flowers, finally I got them the right way and not upside down like I did on page 1. Sorry about that, ladies. Fold to the point. And then we're gonna do the green one. And just cut that one, like so. Boom, got all our pendants done. So you might wanna take your page 1, just for reference here, and lay it down so that you can get your 2 green strips lined up. So I know exactly where I want to start with the first strip, because I'm lining up my papers, lining this strip up. I'm going to turn this over, put adhesive on it. And I know that's where I want it. So I'm lining my page up. And then my green will match up to the green on page 1. There we go. Just line that up. And it's 1.5 inches from the bottom. Ooh, that was so crooked. Don't do what I did. There we go. Okay, next is gonna be your little flowers. And this one just overlaps just a tiny bit on the green. Just a little bit. Just overlap. Okay. Next is gonna be your butterfly, and that one overlaps. Nope, this one just butts up. I'm sorry about that. Just butts up against this one. So we're gonna butt it up to the flower paper. Then you got your little strawberry, it's so cute. Strawberry paper. Okay, and we are gonna overlap that one ever so slightly, like so. Okay, next is our yellow polka dot. Okay, and this one we are just going to overlap just a hair, okay? And then this one we're gonna just butt it up like that. And butt it up. There we go. Just like so. Cute, right? All right, and then in this kit, you have the same things, your black photo mats. Here you should have 3 of those and 3 white. And again, we are gonna put this higher up so that we have that little bottom black edge here. So go ahead and put your adhesive on. My tape gun is really giving me a hard time, of course, because I'm doing this on video. But, okay, we're gonna do those. And there we go. And do that to the other 2 here. Felt like there was 2 pieces there. I think there is. They get stuck pretty easy together. No, that's not, just thicker piece. Okay, that one and then this one. Go ahead and put that on there. Okay, so we got all 3 of our photo mats done, ready to go. And then we're just gonna adhere these photo mats down to our page. And when you do that, I would suggest, because we are gonna do some embellishing with whatever stickers you decided that you wanted to purchase or the little journal bits or whatever. So because you're gonna be doing some tucking with that, I would suggest only put adhesive on the back of these, like in the center, so that we can tuck some things around it if we want to. So I'm gonna put this one, it's gonna go up on the cardstock a little bit. See up here? Oh, I better get that in screen, there we go. So see how you're showing some brown. So my little photo journal is going right there. And then this one's going right below it. And just try to keep your adhesive in the center so we can do some fun little embellishing here. Okay, and then this one is gonna go right on the right-hand side of this one, just over just a little bit. So right here. Okay. And here we go, just over just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now we got this cute little carrot, and we're gonna do the same thing that we did to our other ones. We're gonna take the green oxide ink, get some on our pad. You can also just do this if you want to, but see how you get a little bit more of a streaky look, but the oxide ink is kind of like a chalk. See that, how I'm rubbing it? It literally just smooths out itself. You could do that. And then you could take this ink and see how can you tell the difference there? It just smooths it out. I love this oxide ink. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna do the orange. So I'm gonna take this oxide ink, and I actually like that technique better, I ain't gonna lie. You get, some of the ink on there, just rub it in. Rub it like that. And then you can take your blending tool and just rub and watch what happens. See how it smooths it out? Looks so good. Okay. So then let's cover up those inks, ladies. Think about that all the time because they dry out and we don't want that to happen. So now we're gonna put our cute little carrot right in here. And this, I just used liquid glue. This is my favorite liquid glue. It dries clear, dries fairly fast too. So I just put some on this little carrot, stuck it right here. And then you should have a little piece of jute in your kit. And all I did was I just tied a bow. So it's just a flat piece here. I just made a circle, or what do they call it? A bunny ear. I can't remember how that goes, like when you were learning how to tie your shoes. But we're gonna make a bunny ear, wrap it around, push it through just like you're tying a bow on your shoes, okay? And then I just pull those down a little bit, get my bow how I like it. Just like that. And then I just put a little adhesive on this little round circle area. I did not fill that in, you don't need to. I just put a little adhesive, enough that I can just stick it right in there and it'll dry clear and it looks super cute, okay? So then we got our little carrot done. Now I did put some chipboard pieces in your kit, and that is because we're gonna open up our little pieces here. Now remember, I already did one page so that, you know, I could get the idea done for you. And then these are all the leftover pieces. So there's still a ton in here, and that's what I mean. Like, you could share this literally, I would say, with 3 people easily. So that's why we don't stick them in there. We don't want to raise the prices of the kits, and we want to give you girls some flexibility here. So I just took out on my first page that I did so happy with you, and I just popped that up. So now I'm just gonna find a different set of words in here. How about sunny side up? That sounds good. We're all waiting for some sunny. And this is where I just take those chipboard pieces, and you could cut it down if you want to. You don't have to, but we're gonna put some adhesive on the chipboard. And you can use either your tape runner or your liquid glue, it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna put my liquid glue on here, and now it's popped up. And then I'm gonna put some more liquid glue on the back of that chipboard. And we are gonna embellish this page up. So here we go, I'm using sunny side up. And I think I like it right in there. Then I'm just gonna pull out some more fun things in this kit that I like a ticket. I'm gonna use this ticket and put that ticket right here. I am going to take out this one, I think, and put it up here. I love these little tabs too. Those are fun. So I did use that on the other page that I did to come up with the idea for this kit, which Tanine, again, thank you so much for helping me out with this. It's so hard switching seasons with all the decor and the meal changes and the kits and notions. We've been having a heck of a time even getting this stuff in on time for you ladies. So I appreciate, we have so many wonderful people. Anne, who helps me and volunteers a lot. And now my future mother-in-law, she has volunteered to help me do some kits and things too. So really appreciate those ladies. I'm lucky to have so many beautiful people in my life. So then I'm gonna take this one, and I really like this, and I'm gonna put this, see why I didn't wanna put adhesive in there so I could tuck things like that behind. So just put some adhesive on that, on the back, and we'll stick that in. You can use either your liquid glue or your tape runner. This is where the bits and pieces and this memorabilia will come in better than the stickers, because it's harder to tuck in stickers. You have a little bit more flexibility here with that. So I'm gonna tuck that in and find some smaller little things in this kit. Oh, here's another tag I definitely want, like right here. Love these little things. All your little mats can take these tags. even on different page layouts. And I see how I bend that too. I like to give it a little dimension on your page here. So, and I love to layer these too. So what we're gonna do is layer. Here's one that says hello. And I'm gonna stick that right up top here, leaving some of that brown around the edge. I do like that. And then I'm gonna put this one. If you want it just like mine, but I know you girls are really good at embellishing also, but I love to layer these little pieces. And I do believe I saw a cute little heart in here also that I thought would be fun. Sorry, I don't want to waste your time searching through all that, but I was thinking that the little heart would be cute, or even this one. That little happy here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this little ticket. I'm gonna go ahead and adhere this down. And then we're gonna use some of these little tags. This is why I said on the page 1 layout, there are a ton of these little ticket type things in the laser cuts. So you can share with a friend and look how many you get, because I already did that other page and now I'm doing this one, and there's still a ton of these left. So put that on there. And then you can pop some of these up too, and it'll look super cute. So the other one, I had this little, this was in here. This one, I don't, because obviously you're not gonna have 2 of these in your kids. But you can just find something else that you think is super cute. And I was thinking these strawberries might be super cute. Or they have these little cute journal things. Oh, I like that. Or we could do like this. I think I'm gonna go with a lemon, and I would like to get this one popped up. So I'm gonna use another piece of chipboard, put some adhesive here, chipboard, adhesive, put my little lemon right on there. I love it popped up, because now I would like to find some things to use to tuck around it. So, you know, we could use another ticket if we wanted to. We could do something like this, which I think is super cute, or you could do that on top. Let's do that on top. So I'm gonna stick these together. I'm gonna put a little adhesive here, and then I'd like to like that. And then I think I'm gonna put that right sticking out of the lemon. Like that. Super cute. Fun. Oh, I found the little heart that I was looking for just a little bit ago, because I was thinking, won't this be cute? Stick it right there on the carrot. That comes in the kit though, and I think there's only one of these hearts. Let me see. Yep, so you girls are gonna have to fight over the heart. Or you could just, you know what? You could take a little punch and just punch out a little heart, or cut out a little heart. You don't have to have it out of this die cut kit. That's fine too. This is why I don't like using liquid glue, ladies. Do you see how that's kind of popping up there a little bit? I like the convenience of it, but that's why you need a tape runner and liquid glue. People ask me all the time, what kind of adhesive do you like to use? And I tell them all of them for that reason. So here's a little thing that says details. I thought that was cute. Do I want to use it anywhere? Yep, maybe right there. I think that's adorable. And I will put just adhesive right here at the bottom so I can bend that up. So I'm gonna put it right there. Take my fingernails and just kind of bend that. So see how it shows up now? I think that's adorable. And then you do have some more of those little orange crystals in your kit and see how I'm just gonna randomly just put little dots where you think they would look cute. And just stick them right in there, wherever you'd like. And these are all different sizes. That's what we want. I'll put one right here. So that way it kind of matches along with page 1 with some of these little crystals on there. I'm gonna put one right here. No. And I think that looks super cute. And then of course, ladies, very last but not least, stickles. So on this one, I just went on the outside of the carrot. Sorry, guys, shake it down a little bit. And just like this, just drew a little line on the outside of your carrot. And then I gave it a couple like little, I thought like veins. Like this. Just like so. You can color it if you want to. But remember, the more of this you use, the longer it's gonna take to dry. And remember, at least a half hour so you don't stick your fingers in it. But there you go, page 2. These are quick, easy, fun little kits. Love it. So this was made with the same embellishment kit that I used to make this one. So that's what I mean. You ladies can share these, and look how many more that we have left over. I'm gonna try to slide it over in the camera so you can see how many more I have left over. All of these, super cute, lots of fun. Yep, you could definitely get another person out of this. So I hope you enjoyed this spring class. If there's anything missing or there's something that you need help with, just ask your hostess. We'd be more than happy to help you. Otherwise, thank you ladies for being here in the spring, and I sure hope that you have a reservation coming up shortly. Talk to you later. Bye.